Hi everyone, so this video is going to be what's in my guinea pig's first aid box and what I would recommend personally to have in a first aid box. So again, personally I would definitely recommend to have a first aid box for any pet, but obviously specifically smaller pets because that's what this is aimed at. It comes in really handy to have a small collection of different solutions for mites, you know, sores and scrapes, cuts and so on. It comes in really useful if you've got the solution ready, you know, for common things that happen all the time. So what I'm going to do in this video is take everything out one by one and I'll show you all the products that I currently have in my first aid box and obviously what I recommend having. Okay, so I've got all the items from the guinea pig first aid box laid out in a kind of order, so I'm going to show you them now. I do keep my guinea pig's grooming items in the first aid box because I believe it's a form of health for my pets. You know, part of their health is to keep them groomed and trimmed and neat and tidy and clean, so I keep that with all the first aid items. So I'll start off down this end. The first couple of items that I keep in my first aid box are actually for myself, and it's just a hand sanitizer and a lint brush, and then obviously I just use the lint brush to get rid of pet hairs once I've been handling them. The hand sanitizer I use quite a lot also, just to make sure I'm not spreading any germs between others and the guinea pigs. It also comes in really handy if I'm interacting with more than one guinea pig at a time. And maybe, you know, if I'm handling Marley, then I'll use this before handling Pippin so that Pippin can't smell Marley on me and so that it doesn't stress him out. So I use those items quite a lot and they're both things that I would recommend having. So moving down here, I've got all their kind of grooming things. Just here I've got some cotton buds. And please do not attempt to try and clean your guinea pig's ears, this isn't what they're for. I've got a pack of these because they come in really handy to use if the guinea pigs have got a cut or a sore and I want to put cream on them. I'll put the cream on this and then dab it on with this because it's more gentle and soft and they prefer it. They freak out when I put it on with my hands, whereas they don't react at all when I put it on with this, so it's just easier. So that's why I have them. I've just got some nail clippers and scissors to trim the long-haired guinea pigs and to keep their bums trimmed so that wee and poop doesn't trail behind them. Just here I've got a selection of brushes, so I've just got the kind of standard small animal brush. I've got a finger groomer and then this is a cat brush, but it does do pretty much the same job, but this one's a bit easier on their hair than this one. And then just here I've got some rabbit and small animal hygiene wipes. And this I bought just to wipe the guinea pigs if they got a bit of dirt on a part of their fur or something, and it's come in really handy because it wipes the dirt off but it doesn't leave them wet or damp. So these are coming really handy, but it's not something I'd need. I just thought I'd buy it and use it. So they've been okay as part of my first aid box. And then just here I've got two different shampoos. I've got an insecticidal shampoo which kills mites, lice and fleas, and I've got a shampoo that cleanses and deodorises. I've got one of each just because I think it's better to have a variety, and I like to make sure I've got something to cure any lice or mites in the case that the guinea pigs ever get them. Fortunately they never have, but you never know when that's going to happen, and if it does I'm prepared. I also have a guinea pig vitamin solution, and this is just a formula that you can put into their water if they're lacking vitamin C. And again, obviously my guinea pigs aren't lacking vitamin C, but in the case that they need some through water, if they're poorly and you know they need some vitamin C through their water, then I've got the solution. I also have a Mite Spray here again in the case that there's ever mites. I'm prepared, so I've got two different varieties of solutions here. Then down here I've just got a couple of syringes in case I ever need to syringe feed them water or medicine or anything like that. I've got two different sizes and these are both from Beaver. And then at the top here I've got some kind of human products. The Vaseline, I actually don't know what I'm going to use it for, if I'm ever going to use it, but I've read up on forums that it's really great to soothe any sores or anything the guinea pigs have. It works really great to soothe them. This is something that you definitely can't use a lot of or around their, you know, face or anything. If there was a sore on like their back or something, then this is to soothe that. But I'm going to consult my vet about this because I'm not too sure. I've just read it up on forums and things, so I will be finding out about that. So if anyone wants to know more about that once I've found out, then let me know and I'll tell you. This is something I use a lot. This is Sudocrem or Sudocrem, people say it different ways. I think it's just a UK product, but it's just a cream that soothes cuts and helps to heal cuts. And people use it, you know, for babies when they've got nappy rash and so on. But it's really great to use on small pets and any animals. It works really, really well to heal up any you know, bumps and sores and cuts really, really quickly. It's completely safe for them. I have consulted my vet about this. I've actually recommended it, and a few other people who work with animals and things have recommended to use this as an emergency solution. It works really, really well because obviously you don't, if they've got a really, really minor bump, you don't want to be going out and spending a lot of money on a product that will do the same thing. So this works really well as a kind of an emergency solution for minor cuts and things. You can find out more about this by consulting a vet, and you can also, you know, there's lots of forums that talk about this and using this. You can also go onto the Sudocrem or Sudocrem website, and they have a whole section on using it with small pets and larger pets too, so it's really, really good. And it's completely safe, like I say. I wouldn't use more than a pea-sized amount on your pet, and, you know, make sure you don't use it around their face and things. As I said, you don't want them to be able to reach it and lick it off. It's mostly for around where they can't reach, you know, behind their ears and things when they get sores or cuts or anything. It works really, really well. But like I said, you can always look more this up if you want to know more about it. You can always email me as well. This is something I'd recommend having in a first aid box because it works extremely well and it's completely safe for them. Then just at the end here, I've got a few items that are just kind of storage and measuring and things. So I've got a plastic hamster bowl that's just again for measuring, a few measuring spoons, and a couple of tiny storage boxes to store any, you know, medicines and so on. So that's everything that's in my first aid box. Okay, so that's everything that's in my guinea pig's first aid box, and obviously it is my personal recommendations and what I personally own and have. There are a lot of items that I would like to have in this first aid box but I haven't managed to collect or purchase yet, but obviously there's a lot of things that are very common and really great solutions to own and recommended to own for small pets and for guinea pigs, but I don't currently have them. There's a lot of things that I would recommend that weren't in this video, and one thing that wasn't in the video that I've just gone out and bought today that I thought I'd just quickly include in this section is this tea tree skin cream, and I've been wanting this for a while, and this will be in my next haul. And it's basically a cream to put on sores and things. It's got tea tree in, which means it'll be a really good solution for helping kind of soothe and heal up any sores. So this is a new product that will be going in the first aid box. Obviously I will be collecting more and more things up, and hopefully we'll have quite a decent amount of guinea pig items in this box eventually. So I hope you've enjoyed this video and I hope it's helped some of you, and thanks for watching. I'll speak to you soon. Bye everyone.